So basically, what I wanted to do is just kind of showcase the not necessarily my process. I mean, you don't have to know my process to be inspired to start editing pictures yourself. But my point is, I just want to see how the before and afters look. I always love seeing these, and I get a chance to do it because I don't use presets. I make my own. I guess you could say I make my own presets, but I don't mind presets. But it's just I don't know. I feel like it's so much easier to just sit down and just do the exposure right there, and get your colors right and all that stuff on your own, and then that becomes your preset. Luckily, I don't have to save it as a preset because Lightroom lets you do this copy paste. But this picture right here, look at it before, right? So little soft. Um, he's in focus, but it's a little soft, and got some weird, got a weird like orangish hue up top here, and I went through and did a number on this picture. I wanted it to be a little bit cooler, because it was really warm in this gym. Now, okay, it wasn't that warm, but there were parts of it that were warm. That if you look at this right here, let me show you. Let's go to the color mixer. I don't know why it's not. Why is everything grayed out for me right now? Okay, anyway. So if you go to the color mixer, you see when I take this out, um, you see how the is an orange hue up there up top, and then their faces kind of got a bit more orange. Of course, the basketball is an orange basketball, but it's still over orangey, like high super yellow. And then once I mess with the colors, I took that off too. I also removed some purple. What that does for blues is it excuse me. What it does for blues is it gives blue more blue, right? And then I went in and add the blues, but I did that because their uniforms are literally blue. Um, and so another thing I wanted to mention too is how I use kind of higher contrast than most people. You know, I don't like to have overly contrasty photos, and I don't know if that's a stylistic thing, but I like to lean this way, right? Because you see all the shadows, you see all the blacks and stuff. But I understand that this is a college basketball game, and so you want things to look a little bit more edgy. You want things to look sharper, and blacks help with that. So I get it, right? But typically, I'm leaning more here because I get to see more details. I get more of the shadows, and ironically, this doesn't contrast to me. This contrasts to me, right? And maybe I'm looking at it wrong, but I feel like doing this takes away the contrast. You don't see the lights compared to the blacks easier in this mode, right? So maybe that is how it's supposed to be looked at, but I don't know. Anyway, I digress. This is how it is. The cool thing about Lightroom is you get to go and copy paste, right? So let's go to another one. I've already done this one. I'm just going to paste this. I made a small edit to the other one. But as you can see, same situation here. If you look at it before, same thing. Soft. And when I shoot, because I shoot raw, it really, it doesn't matter if you go over or under when you shoot raw, if it's within like one stop. Like if you, I think, I think two stops is pushing it. That's when you're getting into, okay, you're overexposed to the point where you can't fix it. And so once you can't fix it, then there's nothing you can do, right? Um, and so clearly this is underexposed. I'd say this is underexposed, probably close to two stops. But because I'm shooting in raw, I get to do this, right? I paste same situation from that other one. You get the details on his shirt, and when you remove the noise, you see, oh my goodness, like everything is clean, everything's sharp, and it's another good picture. But I really just wanted to go through and just copy paste on these pictures to let you see the before and after, because I haven't even seen the before and after. As you can see, these pictures are clearly not edited yet. Like this one is overexposed again. When I overexpose, and when I copy paste on this one, it might look different. But that's the whole point. It's like making a live preset on the go. So enough rambling, man. Let's go look at some of these. So this one here, let's check what's going on with this one. Now I like this, but I think I noticed that the chairs turned a little blue-ish here. And let's go look at this right quick. Yeah, see? The chairs turned a little blue. So this is fine for his pants, right? But I don't want the chairs to turn blue. I want it to kind of stay black like that. And luckily there's not a lot of jersey in there. Like in the uniform, so that's fine. It's just this part. And we're also going to take down the saturation just because the skin is a little orange. Now, he's more in the shadow, so I want to bring this contrast down a bit to try to get some more of his clothing. So what I'm going to do, I try to avoid separating subjects. Let's see, let's do this. I don't want them in it. See, this is why I try to separate subjects. I don't want to have to deal with them being confused. But I'm just gonna add the blacks a little bit more here. Yeah, see, no, that looks stupid. So forget it. I'm just gonna do this. And let me make sure we're recording here. Okay, good, recording. Sorry. All right. Let's go back. So this is why you use presets, because you get to play around with it. I'm gonna bring the contrast back down. I'm gonna bring the saturation back up a little bit, so we can recover some of that skin tone. But what I'm going to do is take the blacks even further up in the shadows. And so what we're going to get is a more exposed picture. There we go. So now we get some more details in his shirt. This isn't the best shot picture, so I might not keep it. But let's go ahead and 4-star this. And I don't feel bad about doing that because I know I have more pictures of this gentleman. I cannot remember his name. God dang it, man. Anyway, if you're watching this, sorry, bro. I know I met you a few times, but I'm terrible with names until I get to sit down with you. Another example. Now, this one, that preset actually worked a bit, except for some reason, I don't know if I was starting to lean or something. I don't know what the heck going on here, but let's go ahead and fix this, get that angle straight. There we go. Yeah, that looks a little better. I don't know what line to follow. Should I follow the floor? I think I should follow the floor, right? Yeah, let's go with the floor. So, this is a nice little quick shot. I'm not even going to spend that much time editing some of these because, again, this isn't the game. This is the game, but this is like the warm-up. So, I don't think I need to go crazy like this one had. I'm pretty sure it's going to work on it. Yeah, see? Same situation, though. We got some of those blues that kind of seeped onto that chair. And it's funny because you'd be like, oh, how you know that the blues got in the chair? When you do it enough, you just see certain things, and it just looks weird. Again, not the greatest photo. But I'm going to keep it because they want to see themselves, and they'd rather this than nothing. So, like this gentleman right here, what number was he? We'll see his number later on when they take off their little shirts over here, but let me enhance that. All right, so we've got some more details. So anyway, like I said, the ball is in focus on this one. So his face got out of focus just a little bit, but them wanting to see themselves is fine. Now this one right here is going to be tricky because I already see it's overexposed. So when I add my preset, that's going to happen right there. But it's fine. We can start here. Let's go ahead and start there. First of all, let's start here. Bro, am I okay? Did somebody push me over or something? Why am I shooting like that? You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. And then, actually, we're just going to do this too. I don't see why not. We're going to bring him over here. I'm going to crop this in. Now, that's a way cropped in photo for this, but it's fine. Whatever, right? We just, again, I'm not thinking too hard about certain things. I want to make this a little warmer. just a hair. And then we're gonna go and get, let's bring this, remember I like my contrast. Highlights, we're gonna bring those down. Shadows, and then the whites, same thing with the highlights, kinda. Let's bring the blacks out. So I'm gonna go address this. His skin, his legs look a little orangey. This is one of those ones where you like, okay, I don't want to mess with the color, so I'm just gonna black and white the whole thing. Now I can go aggressive with some of these, but I do black and white when the color is like, oh yeah, see, this is my type of black and white. I like the details. Some people like to go, edgy. They like to go all in on the texture. You know what I'm saying? Like they like to bring the clarity, stuff like that. Let's see how that mixes with this. Yeah, see, that's gonna be okay. I don't need color for this one. See, I'm not gonna do the noise too harsh either. I'm gonna let that stay how it is. Cool. Not gonna spend too much time. But remember, we can go ahead and just copy paste. This one's a little too. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Same thing here. I'm not gonna spend too much time, but hey, I like it, man. Let me go look at this. Now I wish his mouth wasn't covered. Dang, man, I wish his mouth wasn't covered. I don't think I want to use these. I think I was just trying something new. This one might be fine. I'm gonna 4-star this one. Man, I hate it. But anyway, there you go. I hope you got to see a little something. I'm not gonna make this too long a video, but I'm in here editing these pictures, and this is my favorite part of editing, is when I get that first preset, like when I get my first, and it's all in the same house, and I'm like, okay, yeah, let me go ahead and copy paste. Watching it go from nothing. Let's do one more since I'm talking about it right now. Here's a really good one. I'm gonna look for a really good one. Matter of fact, let's look for a mid-game one. Yeah, this is them chilling. So let's see how this looks. Let's just look at that. Look at that. Now it's a little overexposed, but guess what? We can go right in there. Turn down some of these whites. Oh my goodness, bro! Look how blue that blue is. Oh man, I'm glad I did this one. Like I really love seeing it go from raw to, you know what I mean. But anyway, like I said, I really hope you enjoyed this whole little. Now see his leg right here is a little orange, but we can fix that. But anyway, I know I said but anyway like 15 times. I might count it. But anyway, no, for real. Let me know if you want to see some more stuff like this. I think this is fun. I don't get to do as many shoots as I like, but when I do, I try to keep my edits just like this, and I try to enjoy it as long as I can. And I don't post as much as I should, so I'm probably gonna make this a habit. But this right here, I really like this. First of all, these shots were amazing. But if y'all got any input on how I should edit some of these, I kind of lean on the cooler, kind of non-contrasty route. So, if you got any suggestions, like you think you want something warm, sepia, let me know in the comments or wherever this is at. Send me a message, whatever you can do. But I appreciate you spending some time with me, man. And let me know if you learned something too. That's probably the most important part is, teaching somebody something. That's really cool. And I'm sorry for acting sleepy, but it's like 2 a.m. I work from home tomorrow, so I'm fine. I know I'm gonna get enough sleep, but man, I was running around all day today. But anyway, y'all hold that thing in a row, man. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. So, peace.